As anti-elite populism rises worldwide from the US and Europe to Latin America, the socialists are fighting tooth and nail, using everything from cynical election coalitions in France to outright censorship and jailing dissenters in Britain. But there is one big country where populism has now taken over: India. Since taking office in 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has managed to gain widespread support for populism. He regularly polls around 80% support, gaining support from both working-class and middle-class Indians. And he's won an unprecedented 3 terms in India's rambunctious democracy, which comes to 15 years. A recent Ipsos poll found 77% of Indians think the country is on the right track. That compares to 35% in America, 30% in Canada, 21% of British people, and just 18% in France. Modi's success is down to 3 factors. First, an emphasis on nationalism as a unifier as opposed to the left's tribalism. The left naturally frames his nationalism as self-divisive, as they do here in America, because they are addicted to promoting civil war. Second, Modi has delivered relatively competent government and strong economic growth to the long-suffering voters of India. So outside COVID, India has had 7 to 8% GDP growth under Modi. The country is building coal and nuclear plants while America and Europe screw around with green handouts. And India's cities are much safer than, say, blue cities in America and Europe. The third is a widespread feeling in India that the system was broken under decades of the previous ruling party called Congress. So many Indians were open to a strong personality to push through radical change. This is actually true in the US and Europe as well. The people are ready for change, but left-wing media diffuses that anger away from reform and into that very tribalism. Divide and rule by the media-aligned elite. As for Modi, he just won a third 5-year term, albeit with coalition partners, and he's now promising to make India a developed country in 25 years by bringing back manufacturing and improving digital infrastructure. This may actually be possible. India is already the world's largest exporter of IT and business services at $193 billion last year, and it's scooping up manufacturers who are fleeing China over rising costs and political risks ranging from Beijing's police state to Beijing's trade friction with the West. As the Economic Times put it, for manufacturers, Modi replaced the red tape with the red carpet, inviting the kind of foreign investment that developed places like Korea, Taiwan, and China itself. Still, there are a lot of challenges. India remains desperately poor thanks to decades of socialism imported from post-war Britain. A recent survey found just half of Indians can afford 3 meals a day. And Modi remains in trench warfare with India's deep corruption. A recent medical test scandal brought that back into the headlines. Moreover, even if Modi's bringing manufacturing back, a worldwide recession in America and Europe will slow or stop India's growth in the near term. So what's next? Brought to you by Unchained.com. Modi's populist success in India is an example for those of us who want more power for the people as opposed to corporate and political elites. Emphasizing nationalism over race or class, delivering the goods in governance, and tapping into widespread dissatisfaction with corrupt elites apparently gets the job done. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.